is up? It is day 4 of Marathon for Madge. We are back after a much needed rest day yesterday, although I was playing football yesterday, so maybe not as much rest as I probably should have had, but I felt fine. Actually, to be fair, it was actually like a sign that I had made progress already, because like whenever I played Power League before, I'd be blowing after 5 minutes, literally. And yesterday I was playing for probably I was like outfield for probably like 25 minutes, something like that, I don't know. And I literally didn't feel tired at all. And the rest of the boys were very tired, so, but like, I know the feeling, like, I have been in that position before. Like, they were asking for half time, and I was like, can we play a bit longer? Because I don't feel tired yet. But obviously, a matter of months ago, I would have been in that same boat as them. And it's also nice to know that, because like as I'm running, like I'm always tired when I'm running, because I'm running like to my maximum pretty much every time. So it's nice to know that like I am making progress, because if I'm tired every time I'm running, I'm not actually noticing any difference, because I'm just like, oh, well, I'm still tired. But like when I've just done something that I would have been tired at before, and now I'm not tired, obviously that means I'm making progress. So it is a 5-mile pace run today, which essentially means that I've got to do 5 miles at marathon pace, and my marathon pace, if I want to get sub 4, is 9 minutes and 9 seconds per mile. And when I did my 5-mile run the other day, I did it at like 10 minutes 14, so I got to go quicker, but like over a minute per mile. But I think every Saturday is a pace run, so you kind of just try your best and then evaluate like if it's achievable, or if you need to go faster, or just you need to evaluate what your pace is pretty much. But I think it would be like better to evaluate it like a few weeks in, or like maybe like even a month in, because obviously now I'm not going to be able to run at 9 minutes 9 per mile for 5 miles until I go on more like longer runs, because 5 miles is still my longest run. I'm going 8-mile run tomorrow, and then yeah, until then I can't really judge it too much, like based off today, like how far I am off that pace today, because I'm probably not going to be anywhere near it. But yeah, it's about what I do in like the next month or so really that I'll base it off. And that's also why I'm not like panicking majorly about like not being able to do so before, because I feel like at the minute I'm gonna be thinking that, because like I'm at the start of, it's literally the first week of training, so I'm gonna be thinking that. But it's in like 2 months time, where if it still feels unachievable, that's when it'll be a bit more worrying, because I'll be a bit further into training, a lot further in. I'll be halfway through training. But yeah, but also like that could also come with its pros as well, because like I'm kind of putting a fair bit of pressure on myself to get sub 4, and I don't know why, because like, as long as I complete it, I'll be happy. And if sub 4 starts to feel unachievable, then it will kind of take the pressure off. I mean, it's a good idea to have like a pace in mind for your training for these pace runs, but yeah, it'll take some pressure off, because then I'll be like, okay, well, I'm not going to get sub 4, so I'm just going to enjoy the day. I mean, I'll enjoy the day anyway, but like, you know, I'll just be able to like soak it in a bit more, rather than like just pushing so hard to like get sub 4. But it would be very nice to get sub 4 for my first marathon. Who knows if I'll do another one after. I'll probably decide that. Well, I won't decide on the day, because I feel like on the day I will not want to do one, because I'll be in so much pain. I need to actually realise that even just getting across the line is an achievement in itself, which is something that I'm struggling to convince myself at the minute. I'm like, if I don't get sub 4, then I've failed, which is obviously so stupid, but like that is just what is going through my brain. And as always, I am running this marathon for the Margaret Adcock Foundation, and the link to the GoFundMe will be in the description down below. And I'll also put my Strava link down there as well, just in case anyone's bothered about tracking me on Strava. I had a couple of people ask me like about a month ago, and I was like, yeah, there's my Strava, mate. So if anyone's bothered about that, I'll put that there. If not, I'll still put it there. But yeah, let's get this 5 mile run out the way. I have got some like new running tights / joggers on that I got for Christmas, and some running socks as well. But these joggers, they don't have pockets in, and like my trackies did, or like my other joggers did. Like they don't, because I need to put my phone in there. So I'm gonna have to take my jacket. I wasn't gonna take my jacket, even though it's like 6 degrees. I was gonna firm it like I did the other day, but I think I'm gonna have to take my jacket just to put my phone in it. So we'll see how that goes. So about 1.5 miles in, feeling all right. Obviously going a minute quicker per mile, so in total 5 minutes quicker, obviously, duh. And yeah, feel better than I thought, but it is early doors, so I'm not gonna get too excited, but yeah. And there's a big hill coming up as well, so I'm not looking forward to that, but yeah, I'll check in a bit. Just done. That was about, I did it in like 47 minutes and 36, which is quite a bit faster than my 5 mile run the other day. That was like 51:11, I think it said on my Strava. So that's good. But yeah, I couldn't actually record that much, and it actually annoys me. It's because there's so many reasons. Like, I'm either on a busy road or I've got to cross the road because there's loads of like roundabouts where I live. Or I'm too tired to even get my phone out. To be fair, that's usually what it is. But yeah, I wish I could get more, but I got as much as I can. Okay, I'm back now. That wasn't actually as difficult as I thought it was going to be. It was still difficult, like, no run is easy, but I just thought with going like about a minute, obviously I didn't end up going a whole minute faster. It was like, what, 3.5 minutes faster? But yeah, I haven't gone 3.5 minutes faster than I did last time. And last time it was quite difficult as well, so obviously going quicker, I would have thought it would be very difficult, but it wasn't like excruciatingly difficult. But yeah, nice to get another 5 miles under my belt. And it's 8 miles tomorrow. I think in total, in training, I have 87 runs to do, I think. So what's that now? That's 83 to go. So yeah, 18 weeks of graft. And I will put my mile splits on the screen. That is something I'll start doing. I was literally thinking about it on my run. I was like, why not just put my splits on my screen? And yeah, my knees still do hurt. Not gonna lie, they still do kind of hurt though. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it will just gradually go. And also like my ankle, like I feel like my circulation to my feet just goes, because like, I feel like I can't feel my feet when I'm running for whatever reason. It might be my running style. I actually have no clue. But yeah, hopefully it just disappears the more I run. That probably doesn't make any sense, but that's just the logic I'm going with. And it's nice to be making progress already, because I just ran 5 miles and I'm not like massively dying in a minute, and I wasn't massively dying while I was doing it. I think the most difficult thing when you're going a longer distance is like, say when you're at 1 mile or 2 miles and it's like, oh god, I've still got like 3 miles to go, but actually doing it isn't that bad. It's just a psychological element. It's pretty difficult for me. But yeah, we're making progress already, because obviously that was 5 miles, and months ago I wouldn't have been able to do that. Because I was thinking, like, even with my 2 mile runs, like, would I have to stop? I didn't in the end, but like, to think that like I'm doing 5 miles now, and like a few months ago I was thinking, am I gonna have to start walking on my 2 mile runs? It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Also, one thing that I did like about these running type things is that like you could literally like see my, well, you can't actually see it on camera, but like, you can see my vein kind of. No, you can kind of see it like through the thing. Like they make my calves look massive. Yeah. house is massive. No. But yeah, my bros and broettes, I think that's where we're going to wrap up today's vlog. But don't fear, because we've got an 8-mile run tomorrow. Which will once again obviously be my longest ever run. And that involves a 10k, because a 10k is, I believe it is about 6.2 miles, around that anyway. And obviously 8-mile, 8's bigger than 6.2 for y'all mathematicians out there. So yeah, hopefully we'll look forward to that. And please keep liking the videos, subscribing, all that jazz, because it does actually, it will actually help. I know it, like, every YouTuber and their nan says that, but like, still, like, it is true, especially for us small creators. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But yes, that's where we're wrapping it up today. So I'll see y'all for my, it's not 3 miles tomorrow. Oh God, I wish it was 3 miles tomorrow. I'll see you all for my 8-mile run tomorrow.